What's wrong?
I just be trying to hold it together in front of y'all. I'm trying so hard because I did feel myself falling for him, and now I'm just like, well, what the And then today, I'm trying to go downstairs to get my stuff, and I overhear him say that he felt like I didn't have his back. And it's just little things that have happened to me that I'm like, I can give you grace for that, I know that's not your best self. I know that we are working through this, blah, blah, blah. But for this, he's like, no, you attacked my community, my culture. And I'm just like, how many more ways can I say I'm sorry? How many more times can I tell you that I am researching and doing what I need to do to figure out how to navigate this intercultural relationship that I've never done before because I care so much about you. And you're down here saying that I don't have your back and that I failed the marriage. He's going
Of the wrong things. He's seen all the negative. It's just interesting now, honestly. Like, I did not even fathom.
It's just so hard. I'm just so frustrated with not being, I feel like understood, and I don't think I'm making it any better because I just had this huge blow up with him in which I was yelling and I asked for a divorce because he told me that he feels like I failed him and I failed the marriage. And I took my ring off today, but I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad.
It's like the most difficult thing probably to ever deal with.
Honestly, other than losing my mom, I think this is the most difficult physically and emotionally thing that I have ever done in my life.
It never ends.
Hey.
What's going on, Orion? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. First off, thank you so much for taking the time to really, I guess be here with me.
Not a problem. I just want to see what's going on and talk to you to see what I can do to help.
I had brought up a derogatory term, and after I brought that up, she made a very careless, crude joke.
Did at any point she say that she was wrong or admit it was crass?
After, emotions had settled, she really expressed herself how she was feeling, and, let me know that, it was very vile, she shouldn't have done it, things like that, which I thought was really nice. But also with that, the weight of the joke started to really sit with me in the sense where I was really starting to feel, honestly, really offended and violated in it.
You have every right to stand firmly, against anyone who wants to use a derogatory term about you or your culture. Look, of all people, I get that. And she does too. Which is why this is so surprising that this is a conflict to you guys. Because it shouldn't be.
Yeah, and really, this was the last thing I expected to happen.
But so she did apologize?
Yes.
Did you accept her apology?
Honestly, this is why it's hard to accept the apology, because today we got into it and she was saying that I am lying about how things played out, and then it went as far as, she wanted a divorce, she's not attracted, and she took her ring off. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, that's reaction, man. That is a knee-jerk reaction to pain. Yeah, I get it, man. How do you feel?
Right now, I am sad in the fact that I know she cares. I know she cares a lot about me, and we've built a really great connection. But anytime it does come up, because it is still sitting, not naturally with me, it gets pretty explosive.
You haven't had a chance to express how you actually feel.
Truly.
I think there needs to be a conversation where we all can talk about this and we can come to some conclusion.
Agreed.
Fair enough?
Yes, agreed.
Okay, where is she right now?
She's outside.
Okay, let me talk to Lauren.
Thank you.
All right, we're good, buddy. I
Thank
got
you.
Ready to bounce?
We're waiting. We're missing
Are the other two over there with you?
Lauren.
Okay.
So now we're chilling longer.
Hey, Pastor Cal.
What's going on, Lauren?
The days are running together. I don't know if it was yesterday, whatever day we went on the boat, I asked him if we were good on that conversation we had in the tub, and he told me we're good. Next thing I know, he's not good. So I don't really know what set it off, but I heard him say that he felt like I didn't have his back. And that just, I was not my best self. It just sent me into a spiral, and I was like, I want a divorce. I took my ring off. Because I felt like through this thing, I have had his back. And it just made me feel like we already went through something where I felt like he didn't have my back. And I assured him and affirmed him that, it was a moment, we'll get through it. We got into an argument, and then he says that I failed him and I failed the marriage. And I know that I'm not doing everything right. I'm taking ownership of that. Like, I did say what I did. I said that it was a joke and extreme. I don't even want to say poor taste. That makes it sound, minimize it on, honestly.
Yeah.
But it was a joke that I should have never said. And yelling and taking the ring off, like all of that was wrong. Absolutely wrong. But it's not that I'm not trying.
Okay. I get it. I get that. Okay? First of all, I don't have to tell you that taking off the ring, saying I want a divorce was a bad move.
Yes.
Do you want a divorce?
No, I was letting my passions override the goal of the marriage.
And I get it, Lauren. Look, it was a knee-jerk reaction to pain. You guys obviously have not talked to any real emotional, vulnerable extent. Right now, we're going to de-escalate. We're going to reset.
Okay.
Because this is too heavy at this stage in your marriage. I need to sit in front of both of you and talk with you together. Okay, can we get him in here?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I believe that every successful couple has to fight through imperfection to be perfectly perfect for each other. So what I want to do is use this opportunity to talk about what has happened and why we're at this point right now. And then let's see how we can get through this. You said, Lauren, that you felt as though you gave him grace, but he's not giving you any. And it's almost like he's not accepting your apology or your contrition. Is that right?
Yes. And I feel like that's where so much of my hurt is from, because I do see that I hurt you. I've expressed this to you. I've expressed this to anyone who will listen to me, that I understand the level of what I said and why it affected you. And I still feel like you're just like, you don't get it, you don't get it. And I'm consistently telling you I do get it.
You have, I wouldn't say that you haven't, but when we do get onto the discussion of this, I still have not been able to truly say how I have felt.
Let's do it now. Let's say exactly how you feel and how you felt.
I feel like you not only offended me and violated my culture, but I also feel like you offended my family. So there is a lot more that it extends on my end. I have a whole community that I have to come back to, and they are gonna have opinions about this, my mom included, everybody around the world who is indigenous. It affects all of us at a much deeper level. And that's where I feel like you don't get it, because I've never been able to actually say that and finish my sentence, because it goes 0 to 100.
It went 0 to 100
All
because
the
you said
time.
I didn't have your back.
Okay. Well, let's not interrupt. Let's talk it through. We're going to talk to a complete thought, then we're going to wait and we're going to get a response. So, have you expressed to him that you understand the depth of what was said?
I have multiple times. And honestly, we haven't. You keep saying that every time we talk about this, it goes 0 to 100, but we haven't talked about it. So I don't appreciate you saying that we have when we actually haven't discussed it. I've been trying to research and just get myself more aware of just terms in general, not just derogatory terms, but terms of endearment in the Navajo culture, terms, anything that I could just get off Google.
Orion, how do you feel about that she's proactively trying to learn more?
I respect it and I really appreciate it. And it speaks loads to what we're dealing with.
Is that not enough for you?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Why is that not enough?
Because I can't get past what was said.
So as it is right now, are you saying you cannot forgive her?
You know, because of this reason alone. The first time I experienced racism, it was within my own culture. I was called an apple, red on the outside, white on the inside. And now the second time I experienced that level of it was with a very crude joke from you.
Orion, I want you to hear me. There's an old saying, you know, to err is human, to forgive divine.
It is so sewn into who I am, how I grew up, and where I came from. And it's just, I can't do it.
Lauren?
I just gotta get myself together. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Orion, she's throwing herself on the
It
sword.
doesn't matter what I do. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It doesn't matter. I could write a 50-page essay and give a PowerPoint to the entire US of A about derogatory terms in his nation, and it wouldn't matter to him because it's a him thing. And there's nothing else I can do. There's nothing more remorse. There's nothing I can do
Yeah.
that I haven't done.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, I don't know what more I can say to really explain it, but I can't move past this.
Okay.
I have no idea where we go from here.
You can blame it all on me.
Hold on.
You can say it wasn't meant to be. You can claim I was impossible.